Hi everyone, it's Andrew from wpl-c, and I've just unwrapped a nice little collection of goodies that's arrived from Banggood. I've paid for, this isn't sponsored, I bought these, don't get me wrong, and I just wanted to share with you what I've opened. So in front of you, you can see a whole bunch of WPL related goodness. I have, obviously the main thing here is a fuel tank conversion set. This is all for the B16, the Deuce and a half 6x6. They used to be Terry's, but he gave it to me as spares, and now we've sort of reinvented our WPL enthusiasms. I'm going to repair it and turn it into something a little bit different. So it's going to be a big fuel tanker instead of the cargo bed. So the fuel tanker is in a couple of pieces, and it's quite substantial. It comes with a mounting frame to go on the chassis, and I've also bought a couple of aluminium mudguard rails, wheel arches I guess, I don't know quite what you'd call them, but they sit on the chassis and obviously go over the wheels. I wasn't sure what these would be like, so I hope it's all going to sit a bit like that. Okay, I don't think these are meant to be mud guards. I think these are where the guys walk along to put the hoses in and stuff. I don't think they serve as mud guards, so I'm hoping that the mud guards will fit underneath. These are aluminium, came off. All this is from Banggood. These are on eBay, Amazon as well. I've seen them on Amazon, and they're quite nicely turned out. I've also got, and you can see over here, a whole bunch, and there's some more here, a whole bunch of rather garish looking wheels and tyres. Now, this is the Julie conversion set. And by that I mean it's going to have double back tyres. So obviously there's an awful lot of tyres because you're going to have 4 at the back on each side and then 2 at the front. Now, the reason that you have to buy this is twofold. First of all, you need specialised rims to do the Julie conversion, and they come with, particularly what you need is that silver adapter in there, that plug shaped thing, because that allows you to bolt the 2 halves together. So these wheels are going to bolt, these bits are going to match up together. So the axle will go in the recessed end, and then this other recessed end is what you'll see with the hub poking through. Unlike the standard wheels, the single wheels, which these incidentally are the same rims, albeit they were black and silver, that you've got on that I've got on the C44. If you've seen those run videos, this is the rim I've got on there. So it's got this nice hub, which is like a brake drum behind the silver thing here, that you bolt onto the back of the rim. It's all very nice. I'm not sure about the colour, obviously, that's going to get sprayed. But so the standard one's like this, but the rear wheels, you'll see the recessed side with the hub coming through the middle, just like a real truck. Now, to facilitate the wheels being squashed together, you've also got to have skinnier tyres so that they can squash together, they can sit together without sticking out the truck too much, or having to be squashed together and balloon out because the rims are forcing them together. For comparison, this is a question I did ask online. I asked Run That RC. He's a young lad, and he's got a great little WPL channel, so go check him out. And he's running this exact set with these exact red wheels on a Ural, a B36 Ural WPL truck, and they look pretty good. So that was what kind of convinced me. And the only thing that was holding me back was whether I could get away without buying these tyres, which are quite hard. So compared to the standard WPL kit tyres, not the RTR tyres, because they're pretty grim. These are the kit tyres, and they are really soft, deliciously soft, you could say. So that's your standard WPL truck tyre. That's the Russian tread pattern, which comes on the B36. Now I've got a set of these to put on the GAZ that I'm working on, and refreshing, I should say. So that's what these are for. So But both of these are significantly wider, and incidentally, this is obviously wider than this one. You can probably tell already. Yeah, but it is. Can I show you? There, you see? See the little step there? Not much in it, but this one is definitely thicker. But these specifically bought ones are substantially. Where can you best see? I'm looking at the camera screen, it's a bit hard work. Right, so you can see there's a substantial size tyre height difference. Even to the Russian ones, substantial height difference. So I don't think you can ever squash these together. I think they would just be too big and probably not function properly. So these are for the dually. You can't buy them in any other set either at the moment. I couldn't find. You can't find these separate. They have to come with all of this. So they are skinny and they are going to go together like so. And obviously you've got to match the tread patterns up, right? You can't have mismatched tread patterns on your dualies, otherwise my teeth start to itch. They are nice and military looking. They've got the same, basically a miniaturized version of the MC8's standard tyres. They are quite soft and sticky, which is good, but they are, when I say soft, the rubber is quite soft and yielding. These move around quite nicely, but the actual carcass of the tyre is considerably harder than the soft and squidgy. See, there's no foams in any of these. Oh, it's away. It's gone for a Burton. But I mean, these are just like, crush them up. That's supposed to be glued in, that one. Oh, well. Whereas these are much harder. They've got a much stiffer sidewall. So a proper truck tire. Okay, it's going to be substantial. So yeah, they're really cool. I like that. So that's the WPL stuff I've got. Ooh, horrible noise. That's the other thing I've got. I have got a FlySky GT5 FS GT5 radio and transmitter, or indeed 3 transmitters, in for a penny, in for a pound. I had another one of Banggood's infamous discount coupons, so I got 20%, I think, off all of this. So I bought everything together. I kind of wait, and then buy it all together and use the one coupon. And so I got 20% off all of this as well, which is really cool. Now, the new radio is not to replace my Absema 4-channel. It is to run alongside the Absema 4-channel, and specifically on the trucks, with one exception, and that's the Armour Sentinel. I believe this radio and transmitter comes with a built-in gyro kind of facility. And the idea is that's going to tame the Armour Sentinel a little bit. It's a bit wayward. It needs its diff stiffening up, I think, at the rear. And anyway, so I'm thinking the gyro might help. So that's one of these is going to go in the Armour Sentinel, and the other 2 are going to go in the MC8 because it's our Absema receiver bit the dust. So I needed a new receiver. The Absema receivers are like £35. This whole thing is 60, and these are £13.50 each. So it was a bit of a no-brainer, really. The other good thing about the radio, the other thing I want, and the reason it's going on the trucks, is it's got winch controls. You see that little switch there? Alright, so it's got a 3-way switch, which I don't have on the Absema radio. So that's a good thing. And it switches on really quick as well. The Absema takes forever to boot up, but this is straight into action, which is really nice. It does also, I have no idea how this works. This is the first time I've switched it on. So, little fold down aerial thing, that's quite good for, I could prod Terry with that, couldn't I? Yeah, I like it. I mean, it feels really nice. It doesn't feel quite as heavy as the Absema 4-channel, but a CR4P or something it is. It doesn't feel as heavy as that, but it's a little bit smaller. And it looks quite modern and sleek, and yeah, it seems quite well made as well, I have to say. There's nothing, buttons everywhere. Oh god, so there's no creaking or popping of joints or anything. It's all quite solid. There's no rough edges. It's the usual sort of mould lines down it, but nothing with a rough edge. Everything seems quite smooth and easy to hand. Get it in the right hand, of course. Can't use the... Oh, I can just reach. There's not a lot of travel on this. Nice spring-loaded wheel, but not a lot of travel. That's it, lock to lock. So I can just about reach it, but I might have to do something about that. Yeah, I like it. So this, I'll maybe do a little update when I've got it all sorted out and it's installed in a truck. But for now, that is my unboxing. Thank you, and enjoy your weekend, guys. And we'll catch up with you soon. Cheers all.